So the next one we have back and biceps, and let's see here. We've got an 8-minute pull-ups. You're going to basically do. Now I know that sounds crazy. Like, how can I do pull-ups for 8 minutes? But this is how it works. You're going to do as many as you can do in 8 minutes. So if you can only do 2 or 3, you do 2 or 3. You kind of rest. You get yourself together, and you do another 2 or 3. But you're going to keep doing pull-ups until you reach the 8-minute mark. Now you don't want to take too long of a rest. I mean, if you see to the right, you only want to have about 10 to 15-second rest. Okay, so maybe you can only do 1, 2, 3 pull-ups. Okay, so do the 1, 2, or 3, rest for 10 or 15 seconds, and then do another 2 or 3, and just keep doing these for a total of 8 minutes. All right. The next exercise we got is seated wide grip cable row. You're going to do 4 sets, 12 reps. But the thing is, on your last set, you're going to do a rest pause. And what a rest pause basically means is you'll do 12 reps, and then you're going to rest for 10 seconds, and you're going to repeat this 3 more times. So the only rest you're going to get on that last set is 10 seconds. So you're going to be doing the wide grip cable row, and then you're for 12 reps, and then you're going to look at you're going to set your timer 10 seconds, and then you're going to go again. After 10 seconds, go again. So this is what's considered a rest pause set. The next one is a Smith machine lat pull down superset with dumbbell row. This is going to work the lats very well. You're going to do 4 sets and 8 reps on each of these 2 exercises. Remember, these are back to back. There's no rest in between the sets, or actually, excuse me, between the exercises. But once you're done with the first superset, then you can rest. And it looks like I don't have a time there, but it's going to be 45 seconds again. I have here perform this movement on a Smith machine lat pull down and superset it with dumbbell rows. All right. Next, we're going to do wide grip cable pullover. One of my favorites. You're going to do 4 sets, 15 reps. You're going to hold a long bar with overhand grip without bending your arms. Pull until bar reaches your thigh, and you're going to rest for 45 seconds. This one we've done before. This is the one I told you about where it really activates my lats, and I hope it does for you as well. The next one we have here is going to be your biceps, okay, because we are doing back and biceps these 2 weeks, and we're going to do a fully extended partial cable curl. So I'll show you what that looks like in the pictures, and it looks like we're going to do 4 sets, 8 reps. You're going to perform 1 rep with a full range of motion, okay, and without stopping, perform 1 partial rep, finishing at the starting position and repeat. So you're going to do 1 full rep and then 1 half rep. Kind of like what we do with legs, 1 full rep, 1 half rep. That's what you're going to do with these cable curls. The next one, we're going to do front to side hammer dumbbell curls. I know I kind of mentioned this before where there's 2 ways that you can do hammer curls. You can have your arms out to the side and do a hammer curl, or you can bring the weight in front of your chest. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to combine both of those, okay? So if you look in the directions to the right, you're going to perform a regular hammer curl, like I said, with your arms to the side. You're going to curl your arm upwards until you reach your shoulders, then perform a side hammer curl, swinging your arm in front of your body or in front of your chest. This is all done in 1 movement. After you're done with these 2, you're going to rest for 60 seconds and repeat 3 more times for a total of 4 sets. Next, we have seated preacher easy bar curls superset with Zodeman curls. By now, I hope you've effectively performed the Zodeman curl. Make sure to refer to the previous videos on how to perform the Zodeman curl. But we're going to superset these 2. We're going to do 4 sets, 8 reps, and you're going to perform 8 reps of preacher curls using easy bar, then stand, and then you're going to stand up and do dumbbell Zodeman curls for 8 reps. So here we go. We've got the pictures again. Here's the 8-minute pull-up. So here's a picture you've probably already seen. But you're going to do these for 8 minutes. Remember, if you can only do 2 or 3, that's fine. You're going to rest for 10 or 15 seconds, and you're going to get right back up there and do some more, or as many as you can, for a total of 8 minutes. This next one here is the seated wide grip cable row. This is where some people grab the really small V-looking attachment for this. This one you're going to do a wide grip, so you're not going to be able to use as heavy of a weight performing this because you have such a wide grip, and you're just going to pull right to you. It looks like the bar is kind of hitting your stomach, and you want to squeeze and contract those lats. All right. The next one is the superset I was telling you about. You may want to find a machine, or you could use other bars that do a lat machine pull down, and you're going to superset that with dumbbell rows. So as you can see, I didn't even move. I'm actually on the same machine. I just went ahead and brought a dumbbell over so that I could do this superset. So I'm doing the lat pull down mixed with the dumbbell row. And the dumbbell rows, you're just going to keep your arms tight and you're just going to lift the weight up and down. And as you can see, I've got my left hand kind of supporting me when I do this exercise. And again, this is one of my favorite exercises that really engage the lats. This is your wide grip cable pullover that you're going to do. This is your last exercise for doing back. Great exercise. Hope you guys get a lot out of this one. And just really think about that mind-muscle connection as you're doing these exercises. Okay, so we are on to the bicep portion of this exercise, or actually of this week. So we're going to do a fully extended partial cable curl. This is what I was telling you about, where you're going to do a fully extended partial cable curl. So you're going to do a full bicep curl, and then when you go back down, you're only going to come up halfway the next time. So it's a full one and then a half one, a full one and a half one. And what's really important about this exercise, you want to make sure your elbows are as far back as they can go. As you can see, my elbows are all the way back. And it's almost like doing a drag curl. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but you want to keep your elbows really tucked in. And as you're moving your arms up and down, okay, you're going to keep your elbows, in a stationary position. And all you're doing is just squeezing that bicep. This is going to be a great way to get to really activate your biceps. Here's the front to side hammer dumbbell curl. As you can see here, you want to do a regular hammer curl, and then after that you're going to swing it to the side so it's in front of your body. So you're almost doing like two movements in one. Okay. The next one is your Zoderman curls. Again, here's the picture to refer to. This is where your palms are facing toward the floor, and then as you come up, you kind of turn your wrists so you're in a hammer curl position. And then in the third picture, you've got it to where my palms are facing me now. So that's one movement when you do this exercise. This is a great exercise to work your biceps and your forearms. Next here we have the preacher curl. Again, you've seen this picture before. This is where I'm not even sitting on the seat here, kind of at a 90-degree angle. And this is how I perform the preacher curl. You may have to go back to your notes. I don't remember how many. I know it's 4 sets. I just can't remember the rep scheme. So make sure to check your notes as you're performing this. And that's it for back and biceps. And I think we're going to move on to chest and triceps. This is going to be the very last workout of the 8-week muscle makeover program. And I hope you guys have gotten a lot out of this. So we're just going to get right into it. We have here the incline dumbbell chest press. Again, we're going to superset this with an incline cable fly and push-up. So this is probably considered a giant set because you're doing 3 different movements here. And each movement, you're going to do 4 sets of 8. So over here in the directions, you're going to set the bench between a cable pulley fly. So basically, you're going to take that bench that's not bolted to the floor, and you're going to move it over to where there's like a cable machine. And you're going to move that over. You're going to set the incline to do 8 dumbbell chest presses, and then you're going to superset it with 8 reps of cable flies. So now you're going to grab the cables and do flies, and then drop to the floor and perform 8 push-ups. So once you've done that whole circuit, you're going to rest for 45 seconds and repeat that 3 more times for a total of 4 sets. Moving on, we have low cable chest fly. This is a great one for working the upper part of the chest. Let's see here. You're going to, make sure you have the pulley set at its lowest position. You're going to grab the handles and you're going to pull upwards toward the same level as your chin. Okay, so basically you're almost like you're reaching out. All right. And then you're going to lower the weight back down and then start over. You're going to do 4 sets, 15 reps. The next exercise, we're going to do the V-bar push downs, superset with cable kickbacks. This is going to work the triceps as well. And for each of these exercises, you're going to do 4 sets, 12 reps. And you're going to do these back to back with no rest in between the exercises, except for when you actually finish the circuit. Then you can rest for 45 seconds. So you're going to perform exercise with the tricep press downs for 12 reps and superset with 12 reps of cable kickbacks. Lastly, we're going to do the bench dip. We're going to do 2 sets, and it looks like we have 20 reps. And you're going to get on a side, like the side of a bench with palms facing down and heels on the floor, perform a bench dip, and then you're going to rest for 45 seconds in between sets. So here we have the pictures here. This is what I was talking about. You want to bring a bench that's not bolted to the floor and bring it over to a cable pulley system, and you're going to do just a regular incline dumbbell chest press, and then immediately following that, you're going to go into a cable fly like you see here on the right, and you're going to perform this for a total of 4 sets, and in between each set, you're just going to rest for 45 to 60 seconds, I think. The next one is your low cable chest fly. This is one of my favorites. As you can see here, I got the cables at its lowest position, and then you're just going to bring the weight up where it's kind of to your chin or above your head, and you're going to squeeze the upper portion of your chest pectoral muscle. I mean, this is sometimes a difficult area to work out, where you want that line right there in your upper chest. You want that, that nice development. That seems to be one of the hardest muscles to really accentuate, is that upper part of your chest. So great exercise for this. Next, you're going to do the V-bar pushdowns. This is a very common exercise to do in the gym. You want to keep your elbows tucked in, and you want to squeeze all the way to the bottom to where you can actually see my tricep contracting. So make sure you go all the way down. And you're going to superset that with dumbbell kickbacks, which is this one right here. You've seen this one before, where there's no handle, and you're just going to grab the cable and you're going to do those. Okay, and then following that, you're going to do your bench dip, okay? And you're going to do, I think it was 20 reps of that, okay? So that's it for this. This one here is actually, if you want to think about doing any type of cardio for fat loss. I know this program is designed for guys who want to gain weight. This is just a little interval treadmill cardio if you want to do after your workout, if you want to get 20 minutes in. The one thing I'll say about cardio is I don't tend to do a lot of it. If I want to get shredded for summer, maybe I'll do a little bit to get rid of some excess fat that I may have gained while bulking up. But one thing I'll say about cardio is that you don't need to do 60 minutes of slow, boring cardio. It's not that effective for fat loss. But what's very effective is doing 20 minutes of intervals. And basically what you're doing is you're going to walk for a minute, and then you're going to run as fast as you can for a minute. And you're going to do this back and forth for 20 minutes. So if you want to finish off your workout with a cardio session, you can do this. In the next videos, I will be talking about how to do a really great ab circuit. I know I haven't really talked about doing how to perform certain ab exercises, but I've got a couple really good circuits that I'm going to be showing you in the next videos. So make sure to look for that. So this is the conclusion to the weight training of 8-week muscle makeover program. There's actually more to come. We're going to do some ab exercises. We're going to get into the nutritional part of this program, and then we'll also get into the type of supplements that I take. And all the supplements that I take are very safe. All the ingredients that are on the label is in that product. That's one thing that I'm going to teach you guys, is to make sure to look for supplements that have a CGMP certified stamp on it. And if you can find that symbol on that product, then you know that everything that is on the label is in that container. Because there's a lot of stuff out there that have proprietary blends, and you don't know what's in it. And some of those things may be unsafe and not good for your body. So I want to make sure you guys are getting the right stuff, and that you're not going to do any harm to your body with some of these supplements. But the ones I recommend, we're going to be talking about in the next video. So this is like the major portion of the 8-week muscle makeover program, but make sure we've got more videos to come, and I'll see you in those videos.